Hey friends, welcome back to the Rubber Duck Recruiter, and today's video was a subscriber recommendation that I loved. So thank you to Aya Elabedi in Cairo, Egypt. You are awesome. Now, we all tell fibs, especially when we really want something. And with the exception of Tinder profiles and tax returns, I would say that a resume is probably the most lied about document in the known universe. So, in today's video, we're gonna strap on our inner CIA agent caps and learn some tactics and tricks that can help us determine whether or not a candidate is bullshitting us. Beep. Bullshit indicator number 1. Their LinkedIn does not match their resume. The top things that candidates tend to lie about is their job title, their academic background, and their dates of employment. John, your resume says that you were a lion tamer for 6 years, but your LinkedIn says that you were a cheetah tamer. So which is it, John? Are you lying or are you cheating? A quick way to get to the truth early in the process is to cross-reference their LinkedIn with their resume. And like Johnny Cochran says,
if Chewbacca lives on Endor, you must
quit the interview process because the candidate might be bullshitting you. Bullshit indicator number 2, the candidate is a master of vagueness. Candidates will often use vague language to conceal the truth. Cool, so John, you mentioned that you led a project end to end. Can you tell me a bit of the specifics there? Yeah, we just kind of put our heads together and I took it to the finish line. Right, but what did you do? What did you do exactly? I just did what I needed to do to get the job done. I like to get into the weeds on things, and I won't stop until I've met my goal. And I think my teammates really appreciate that about me. And what can I say? I guess proactive is a word that comes to mind. Right, but what did you do exactly? Listen, we're all just trying to get by in this crazy world. And that project in particular was very crazy. And I think it really demonstrates my ability to thrive in unstructured environments. Any other questions? Bullshit indicator number 3, you drop the ball on purpose and they go along with it. Yeah, so John, looking at your resume here, it says that you've worked with Angular. So that must mean that you've worked with stateless components? Stateless components in Angular, of course, all the time. Use it all the time. Yeah. But John, Angular doesn't have stateless components. Only React does. Now, I will admit that this tactic is a little sneaky, but it's also a great way to detect bullshit if there is any. Bullshit indicator number 4. References are hard to verify. A lot of tomfoolery happens around references, and this one can be very admittedly difficult to identify. The main thing that you can do as a recruiter is just ask in-depth questions about how they work together, pay attention if they're overly generous to this person, and use your intuition on whether or not this is just somebody's college buddy. Bullshit indicator number 5. The candidate is in massive wanting. This one's a little bit more abstract, but people that really want something tend to be the same people that will cut the most corners to get it. I talk a bit more about this in my Recruiter Phone Screen ebook that I'll put in a link in the description below. But basically, if you notice that a candidate is like hyper over-eager or really needy, or maybe they're rushing through their answers and just telling you what it sounds like you want to hear, you might just have a candidate that is nervous and inexperienced, but there's also the likely possibility that this candidate is hiding something from you. Bonus bullshit indicator number 5, they say to be honest a lot. People that are actually being honest with you don't have to tell you that they're being honest with you. I'm just being honest. A final note as this video comes to a close, a candidate could do all of these things and still be telling the truth. So it's up to you and your refined recruiter senses to determine fact from fiction. And that's it for today, friends. I hope this video will help you in identifying bullshit if there is any. And as always, may the recruiting odds be ever in your favor.